Welcome back here to Bear's Rod Shop here for Monday, which is June the 6th. Yeah, I'm going to use a welding rod as a pointer today. Quickest thing I could pick up. I hope you guys like the new board with the barbed wire around. Let's see if we can zoom that in a little bit. Not real impressive, but Don't Fence Me In was one of my favorite songs, old country western, Gene Autry and BRS since 1998. But put the barbed wire decal around it. I was going to use that on a project, and tell you what, it's actually a chore to pull it off after it's sat on a shelf for probably 2 or 3 years over at Amazon. But it turned out all right. Sure, a lot better than me trying to paint this. Hope y'all like it. Got a confession to make. Guilty. If you can see this all right, I can zoom in. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. And adjust the camera. Of course, it's already going to come out backwards, but guilty or not, the jury is out. June the 6th, 2022. I got a sentence. And I want to zoom this back out a little bit here. And the reason I got a sentence is because I had checked with 2 wonderful YouTube creators, of course, on these cue cards, because I got CRS. Everybody knows what CRS is. Can't remember stuff. Won't say the other word. Can't remember stuff, so. Anyhow, the sentence is, finish 2 years of those unfinished projects that are pending. 2 years. I have had this channel that's going on since December, early December 2019, when I started that CJ5 teardown for restoration. My daughter talked me into it. I'm glad she did. I have met so many wonderful people over the YouTube community by starting this, and I don't want to lose them by not finishing projects. You know, my school teacher, I think, used a welding rod on us, because I got some marks on my behind and probably on my ears, because I know it was not wood. All right, enough said. All right, one thing that drove me to it was about 3 o'clock a.m. I was sitting there watching a creator that I just subscribed to, and I'm not into woodworking. Now, you watched a day or 2 ago that I got a little AMT scroll saw, and I needed some blades, and you get on Amazon and you hit YouTubes, and then this wonderful guy that's called Cut Above Woodworking, Ken, they call him Kenny or Ken. I jump on his channel. I start watching his follow-ups. One of the comments he made was, what most of the creators don't do is come back and let, you know, they don't come back, okay, I finished making a toy tank, I'm speaking for him, toy tank or a crane or whatever in wood, and you don't finish up. So he has a commitment to himself to come back and follow through. Now that got me thinking. I've got all kinds, and I'm fixing to get another cue card out here and tell you how many projects, only 7, not all 20 or 30, but only 7, so I don't tie up this video very long. But Ken, over there at Cut Above Woodworking, I'm gonna give you a shout out. Now I'm gonna put you down in the description, and hopefully you guys like old Mark over at Winky Shop and stuff that are really top wood crafters. I grew up in a wood shop with my grandfather. Never got interested. I went off into ironworking, and I've been into metal and restorations my whole life. But another one is My Little Mule over there, his channel. And if you watch My Little Mule, he started out with a 2000 something Jeep, similar to that I started out with, except I started with a 65 CJ5, and that's how he started his channel. I saw in his description on his recent video that was put out in 2004, June the 4th, 2022, just last, on Sunday. And in his description, not in any comments, but in his description was, I am a long-time maker that dabbles in more than I can afford to do at once. Good advice. I do the same. I am guilty. I go to estate sales, go to auctions, swap meets, something takes my interest. Next thing I know, I have dropped exactly what I was doing that I started a video with, and nobody gets to see the end results. Now we'll go to that list. Just only 7 items. You two guys right there have motivated me to do exactly as I've been sentenced in my sentence. Finish 2+ years of those unfinished and pending projects. I got a commitment. I know I've got a whole load with the bride's cancer, but I can't let those viewers and subscribers go, because the consequences is going to be losing viewers and subscribers, and I can't not stand to do that. I want to keep you guys out there. I want to keep in the community. I want to share, whether I'm entertaining, knowledgeable or not. I've got to get back into, and I spoke at when I got that AMT, I'm going to be more in the trim shop. You guys know I'm a poster and an auto restoration custom car builder from prior. I got off into machining a full bore as a hobbyist. I am not a professional machinist, but with the help from other creators, Joe Pye, Mr. Pete, Adam Abom, Steve Summers, goes on and on, CCE, old Kirk over in Australia. I learn every time I watch a video, and I do write down, and I have a manual, a written manual, and I go back to those videos when I'm trying to do something, figure out, fixturing or whatever. And so I wanted to stay in the YouTube community and be a benefit, not an eyesore or a butthead. Okay, that being said, let's lay this down in just a minute. All right, projects pending. Another cue card. Projects pending. This is only 8 of them. Let's take care of this year, 2022. Let's take care and finish up that 65 CJ 5G restoration, whether the finance is going to allow it or not. But at least let's get it back together, do all the body and sheet metal work. I've already done the front axle. Got to do the rear axle transmission. With Brian Haianer's help, mentoring me, I can go to any one of his videos. And I tell you what, if you guys are not following him and you're a classic Jeep lover, restorer, you should definitely go to Metalshaper, not Metalshapers, Metalshaper, Brian Haianer. They're in Connecticut, and he will teach you everything you need to know and give you the best advice that you'll ever get. You can't even go to college and get that. Let's move on. 1976 course CJ3 Corvette is back in, it's gone to Lubbock. It's 90% finished. I've got the hood back here, got the interior, 2 seats to finish up. Alan and his dad will finish that car. So I can actually scratch that off my list of lots of things going on. The 73 Saks, I only did one little short video, I think, when I was going through the storage bins out here, which is tied to this shop. Now I'm going to be forced to put the tires on that thing, put a throttle cable on it, because the fuel today was $5.10 here in Texas. It's crying shame. We're full of oil. We're full of diesel, setting out in the dadgum ocean in storage, ships. Unreal. There goes my blood pressure. Sorry about that. I think the whole country, maybe the pharmaceuticals are behind this because they want us to take more meds to calm us down. Okay. They'll probably be knocking on my door tomorrow. Learning to TIG weld on a TIG welder. Everlast 256S. Love it to death. I use all the functions, but Tig Welding Aluminum. My welds look like Jody over there at Welding Tricks and Tips, says Fido's butt. I want to learn how to recognize every different kind of aluminum there is, how to treat it before I start welding on it, because my aluminum TIG welding, it's terrible. I was a certified welder at 19 years old on arc welding and MIG welding in the union. I was the earliest apprentice to be certified in local 263, Fort Worth, Texas. That is a plus. I didn't have to do the 3 years of journeyman because I passed, because I've been welding since I was 17. So, TIG welding, that is on a plus to get down some beautiful welds on light aluminums and chromoly. All right, that's off the list. Shop makeover. Yeah, don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe sell it. May be able to move to a smaller place and I don't need all these cabinets. But I'd already mentioned in prior videos about 4 months ago, when I got all that magnesium and aluminum, I was going to resurface cabinets. That's a question whether I move or not. If I move, of course, I can scratch that off my list for 2022. The Metalshaper, got it December the 9th, was delivered here. We picked it up and got here the 15th of 2021. It's got to get finished, along with, of course, the bride's, crisis with the cancer. But it's sitting here, 2022. That one's got to get up and start throwing some chips and learn to use the new video camera. Now, I'm on my old cell phone today. I spent 2 hours out here with that silly camera, setting on a tripod, start, stop, start. I think it's going to go on to the Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to get my $180 back out of that camera one way or another, or I'm going to put it in a vise. I'm going to crush it. I just don't have patience for that thing. Now, if somebody's got, one of these Taiwan $170 video recorders and you love it, I get out there on the website, the font to read everything that comes with the instruction manual is less than a 40 thousandths. I mean, sheesh. Gotta have cheaters, gotta have my blinders on or put it under magnifying glass, and then you get online, all you hear is jab, 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 yeah, they work great. Well, anyhow, I don't know if that's going to be on my list, but that's the 8 items for 2022 to finish up, and then maybe the sale of the property. Got one last thing I want to turn around, and that's going to be into that AMT let's turn this thing around and get you up here close. I got it setting up here, if you can see it. Let's see, let's move it over here. I'm not gonna make this a long video, but got the 1, 2, 3 block here. Got the braid all set. And she works like a champ. The video is I was taping it all off to paint it, kind of went south. I'm gonna set that there because I don't want to drop that block at all. And then let's look right down here. Let's get this camera out here a minute. And this is Grandpa's old Delta. This is a NSS 210 model. Kind of unique. Hope I'm getting you a good shot. This is an air tube right here that is power driven off of this unit. So this would be this is going to be a cleanup and get it operating so I can use this nice 24-inch Delta. Actually, I've got 27 inches from blade to the back, so it's going to be handy. And then, of course, I set this little small temporary 1 bolt and a hold down deal off the mill on the little AMT. Yeah, well built. So that's the end of today's videos, or today's video, not videos. And y'all promote me on to get these projects finished in 2022. Bears Rod Shop. We appreciate you, all our viewers, subscribers, for hanging in there with us, and all the support you're giving to the bride, Sammy. And God bless. I wish we could keep her. Just don't know. And I'm not gonna get sentimental over this, but life's got to move on. We're out of here.